So we got a dumpster company that pulls up this morning. Their stop is 75 seconds, give or take a little bit. Let's just say it was 2 minutes. Let's just extend it out a little bit. Let's say it's a 2-minute stop. I've never once called my dumpster company, and this is addressing that dumbest question ever, right, that we all get sometimes. But I've never once called our dumpster company and says, man, your guy just pulled in here and dumped our dumpster, and he was here for 75 seconds or 2 minutes. I just feel like I'm being overcharged. I've never done it. Have you done that? Have you done that? Probably not. But how many phone calls haven't you received that said, hey, you all were only here today 12 minutes or 20 minutes or 8 minutes. I feel like I got charged too much. I know we can't be the only ones that it's happening to. And, I think the question we got to ask ourselves is, it's really not how long the job takes, but is the job right? It's kind of like that guy picking that dumpster up this morning. He got out, he pushed it away from the wall to where he could get to it. He dumped it, got out of the truck, pushed it back where it was supposed to be. The job was completed satisfactorily. Yeah, it didn't take him no time at all to do it. So I guess the question is, why is that industry and other industries treat it differently than ours? You say, well, what do you mean, Wayne? I mean, look, heating and air companies, plumbers, electrical contractors, when they come to your house. Think of anybody other than a lawn service, a pesticide company. Those guys come to your house, and it's okay that they're there a limited amount of time. But it seems like when you, as the lawn guy, pulls up and you're only there 12 minutes to cut their lawn or 7 minutes to treat their lawn, that you get the phone call and says, man, y'all weren't here long enough today. Was the job satisfactory? Yeah, the job's fine. It's just, I can't do it that quick. I don't feel like I'm getting my money's worth. Why is our industry singled out? That's the question. Why is our industry singled out? And I think what it goes back to, and this is just my own 41 years of experience in business, okay? I think the reason we get singled out in our industry for being quick and efficient at what we do, it's two things: perception and perceived value. Perception and perceived value. Why is it not okay for you to go to mow Miss Smith's lawn and you're there 12 minutes and the job looks fine, it's mowed, it's trimmed, it's blown off, and you're moving to the next one? Why is that not okay? Well, I think it goes back to perception and perceived value. Have you thought about maybe making part of your presentation to somebody? Let's look at the education side of it. Do you try to educate your customers that, hey, we're not going to be here all day? You're not going to say it like that, but just let them know that, hey, hey, when we come cut your lawn, they've agreed to the pricing, and everything. Hey, we got 2 guys on a crew, or 2 people on a crew, or 3, or whatever you're running, you by yourself. But, some people, and you turn it into more of a joking thing of, hey, some people say we're too quick at what we do, but I want you to know that, I've got a $70,000 setup sitting out in front of your home that allows me to get done that quick. Between my truck and my trailer, my lawnmowers, my string trimmers, my blowers, hey, I'm set up to get it done quick. So I don't want you to think that we're rushing through the job. What I want you to know is we're going to take the time necessary to do the job right. And if the job's not done right, then let me know. Now, that's not going to eliminate 100% of your calls, but it's going to help with some of those calls, especially with a new client. And I think that's what we got to think about is what can we do within our companies to remove that perception that, oh man, that was too quick. It's not worth the money I've spent. Just last week, we had that problem right here with a lawn application that was made, and I'll share that story with you. I mean, it was just literally, it was a 1,200 square foot lawn. Okay, so you guys that are treating lawns, I mean, you get that 1,200 square feet. That is not a huge lawn. I mean, that might be the smallest lawn we treat realistically. But the customer called up after the application and wanted to complain that the applicator was only there 7 minutes. Now, she didn't actually know how long she was there, but I looked it up on her GPS. She says, by the time I saw y'all get here, I went to the bathroom. I did this. She had a couple things she went through that she did, and this, honest to God, is a true story. And she said, when I looked back out, they were gone. So I looked it up on GPS, and it was right at 7 minutes. It was like 6 minutes and 48 seconds or something. Let's look at that. She says, I can't imagine $48 for that amount of time. I told the lady, I said, you're not buying 7 minutes. What are they buying? Let me ask you, what are your customers buying from you? Yeah, part of what they're buying is time, but what are they really buying? Like I told her, you're not just buying our time. You're buying, number one, the overhead of our company for that truck, for the labor that's out there to do it, the training and the education for that person to know what to do and what not to do. You're paying for the product that's going on the lawn. You're paying for the time it takes to get to your lawn. Why do we have to, and we're paying for the desired profit margin. I even brought that up with her. You may say, well, it's a little more than you need to get into. Well, in this situation, it wasn't. Because, she was questioning our integrity that the application wasn't made, that we simply stopped, filled out a ticket, and left it. And, that's one thing that I will go to bat for all of our people here at Wayne's Lawn Service is our professionalism and our integrity. We do not cheat our customers. And that offends me when anybody brings that up.